Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon again, folks. Welcome to another episode of Spilling Tea. I'm your host, Tiffany Daniels. We are going back to that horrible world known as the JRC, but before we do the usual disclaimers, first off, again, I apologize for my less than. My appearance sucks. I'm aware of this, alright? I'm tired. Please forgive the ugly mug, folks. Alright, now to the disclaimers. If you are unfamiliar with the Stop the Shocks campaign or the campaign against the troubled teen industry, you're going to find all the pertinent links right there in the description box. Please, in particular, take note of the article written by NeuroClastic, a small non for profit started by autistics for autistics. In it, they interviewed over 900 ABA professionals in regards to the JRC's so-called Behavior Modification Program. The Judge Rotenberg Educational Center doesn't want you to read that article so much. They threatened NeuroClastic with a defamation lawsuit if they did not remove it from the website. NeuroClastic has refused, so folks, you do know the drill. Please read that article and share it on all your social media. Also included in there is NeuroClastic's public statement regards to the defamation lawsuit threat, as well as a link to their GoFundMe. We are crowdfunding just in case the JRC ever does actually decide to see through with their threat. Excuse me, allergies, like I said. All right, folks, trigger warning number 1. If you When we speak about places like the Judge Rotenberg Educational Center and Agape Boarding School for Boys, you're going to hear vivid descriptions of and catch clips of surveillance footage of people with mental health issues and disabled people being tortured and abused. If you got young children present, please make sure to go ahead and utilize the headphones. Trigger warning 2. This channel is marked not for kids for a reason. We use profanity on occasion and do speak on dark subjects. If your child is 16 and younger, they are watching this, very obviously parental supervision is advised, alright? I apologize if you hear any weird sounds coming from the back of my throat, hear me sneeze or hack up half a lung. Allergies are kicking my ass right now, alright? Alright, where we left off. Therefore, although some PBS studies rely on small sample sizes or case reports, the overall number of subjects who have been studied is significantly larger than for ESDs for SIB or AB, which we stated previously. Why? Because what we're discussing, folks, is current medical practice, literally for the entirety of the rest of the field on planet Earth. Okay? Not only is there more, but they are more current. The JRC can only produce a single study that was actually published in a peer reviewed journal that comes back from 1990. The standards in regards to ethics, along with other things, understandably, are way different from a study that was conducted over 30 years ago. Very obviously, the number of studies, as well as the fact that they're more current and they follow today's more current standards in regards to being published in a peer reviewed journal, is automatically going to give them more weight. Sort of like how the survivor stories of those who went and testified during the FDA hearings, although they're just survivor stories because not all of them had the medical documentation at the time when they gave them, are going to be given more weight when others who tell the same stories are able to produce said medical documentation that can be noted, measured, confronted, as it were. Then the JRC marching some poor soul in, attached to their torture device, with their worker 3 feet behind them with a remote control, so that they can sing the JRC's unmerited praises. You see how, although by itself a survivor's story, if it's not backed by the medical evidence, is not going to be given weight, but when said story matches those who come forward who are fellow survivors that do have the medical documentation, is going to be given more weight than someone who does not have that information coming up to sing JRC praises, right? Makes sense, right? Because that's how science works. It's how medical science works. Okay? Let's read on. More robust analysis has been conducted on these subjects, and the data and information are more recent. What did we just say? More reflective of scientific advances and modern ethical standards. Exactly. To have this belief that there wouldn't be an evolution in regards to behavioral treatment plans and programs is insane. Any medicine that is worthy of anything is going to evolve as new facts and information become known. Again, it's how medical science works. It's how mental health science works. It's how science works. It's really that simple. Thus, we believe that we have appropriately weighted the evidence and disagree that we should have considered the various studies to be of equivalent weight. You can't. Let's get to this, okay? You cannot give a study, a singular study back from 1990, or the other documents that the JRC brought forward to their defense that dated 1980, 1970, 1960, 1950 with the same kind of weight that you're going to give to a numerous amount of current studies that have been done now. You can't. You can't. You see what I mean? And we're going to go ahead and close on that, folks. We don't get very many views on this channel. The few that we do get do tend to get removed from time to time. So, folks, you know the drill. Please don't forget to hit that like, comment. Oh my goodness, sorry, I'm brain dead. So, folks, please don't forget to hit the like button, hit the comments. Please go ahead and share the video. I appreciate your time. As always, folks, we here at Spilling Tea hope you have a good one. I'll see you in a few minutes.